We'll move on to Day of Reckoning. All right, let's do it.
There was a lot of weight in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Come on, man. Use that joke already. Come on. Move past it.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. Fight started early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was I woke up saying, oh man, eating a bowl of cereal, the fight's already on. I don't even know who you want to start with. I was big on the Dubois and Big Baby fight.
That was a really good boxing match.
Great performance by Daniel.
I know somebody, let me shout him out real quick.
Okay.
Modern King Boxing. He said something, and because I was like, oh, you must know I got something to say. He said, what did he say? He said,
15s.
he said something like always keeping it real or something like that. Cause and not shying away from the truth. Something like I got a lot to say.
Okay, go. What about Dubois?
About
the whole day?
About Big Baby. I can't even call him Big Baby no more.
Man, I was like
A big ass baby. That's what he is.
he's very what do you say?
Jarrell Big Ass Baby Miller.
You guys been around the sport. Obviously, you've been in the ring. I don't know if you boxed before.
He said, yeah, we all did. Yeah, we all did.
Back in the Stone Age in the South.
Yeah, we all did.
Chicago had amateur fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like he really disrespected the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
In his last 5 years, he's been very disrespectful to the sport.
Yeah.
And when you disrespect the sport gets his payback.
Something else I wanted to say about anyway, you can tell how disciplined he is as an athlete. You obviously you see the discipline in the moment of how he performs, but I can tell based on the way his body always looks, based on the way he always throws his punches, and I've seen the highlights and all these other kinds of things. You can tell he's a very disciplined fighter. And that's one thing that I hope that he can come over here to the United States. I hope that he'll come over here and translate. I think that he translates a lot like Manny Pacquiao was able to do.
Yeah.
And I think one thing that hopefully should translate to other fighters is the discipline that he carries as an athlete, as a professional athlete.
This would be kind of not similar to Big Baby Miller.
Big Baby Miller, the complete polar opposite.
What you got to say about Big Baby?
He
was undefeated going into the fight.
I was telling this to Malcolm. Shout out to my boy Ma. I know he watching the show. And I always tell him, I said, Ma, I love having my show with you before I actually go do it. So we talking about the fights. And I said, I've always liked Big Baby because he was just a talker and it was fun to watch and things like that. I said, but the one thing I did not like about him was I always felt like he talked too much. And this is what I told my friend. I said, people who talk too much, you can tell they ain't got it. And you could just tell all this talking that he did before the fight. And then when he got in the ring, this mean mug scowl that he got just looking at Dubois, he doing the best he could to intimidate the man. And it's like, yo, you mean mug this guy more than you did punch him. There was more energy in this mean mug than it was in your exertion of energy to fight and win this match and do everything you said you was gonna do, make him stop, so on and so forth. And that's why before the fight started, I said, all right, you talked a whole lot. What you gonna do? And I was challenging him, but even though in my mind I already know you wasn't gonna perform. There's some guys out there. It's cool with talking, but some people talk too much.
You say that, Shawn. I like the talking, and then and it clicked to me when I was like, I'm over it. The pre-fight push. I'm like, what's the need? You don't need, just fight, man. We know I knew that you was gonna push me. If I'm up there, I know you're gonna push me. All right, he's about to push me soon. This is just what Big Baby do. Don't you expect a push from him? Let's go. Like, come on, man. But this sport of boxing, if you want to take it serious, you gotta be disciplined. You can't be coming in three plus, man. Just fight after fight. It don't even look like he lose weight. Just
I don't really like to. I try not to bring up what commentators say because I try not to disrespect them or whatever the case may be. But the first round they said Daniel Dubois, this is a lot of nervous energy coming from him. I'm like, this is not nervous energy. If he don't move, Jarrell's gonna be right on top of him. He's moving, he's doing what he has to do. And after a number of rounds go by of him doing what he has to do, and then it's like it's apparent, hey, not only did Big Baby not come in here prepared to box this man and do what it took, he just prepared to try to walk him down and wear him out.
Oh, that was the game plan?
That had to be the game plan. I don't know if there was a true game plan, but it looked like allowing him to waste energy or whatever the case may be. But salute to double, what is it, Triple D. Salute to Triple D.
Triple D, I like
because that man came ready to fight.
He did.
Fought himself out of a reputation
Of quitting.
quitting.
Well, and here's the thing. He fought well against Usyk.
Yeah.
You know, yes, he ended up losing. And some people criticized him not continuing on. But he fought well in the other fight he lost, right? You know, he got the injury, couldn't continue. So that's the thing about this young man. He's a good fighter, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I mean, he is a good fighter. So you're right. He fought himself past the issues that people were talking about and showed himself to be, you know, willing to do enough to get that done. And I agree with you about the movement. Of course he needs to move more.
Yeah.
Of course he needs some show angles.
Yeah.
And how do you describe it as that's the part with me. And this is, you know, been commentating for 8 million years and or so. And the only time, and again, I'm like you, I try not to talk about what other commentators do because it's, you know, I'm sure people out there that listen to me and they want to throw something at the TV, right? But
I've heard things about Albert.
yeah, some few people don't. Although I'm not that kind of.
I always look at people, I say, you don't like Al?
Yeah, something.
Al.
Hey, you know what? Nobody
make them all happy.
Nobody's liked by everybody, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that what bothers me is when commentators, even fighters who are, you know, like you said, I box a million years, I'm about a pro fighter, but even champions, you know, that are doing commentary, when they jump right into a guy's head before they've even seen a sample size of something, and they're already thinking what that guy's, I take issue with that because this is way early in the game to decide. You already know exactly what's going on in his brain and why this is happening. You know, and I don't think you need that much opinion that quickly, but that's just my feeling.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think it needs to happen that.
Let it play out.
But nonetheless, Triple D, he fought fantastic.
Fought well.
Showed himself to be everything that people had.
Good fighter.
Complete opposite of what everybody's been saying that he is, and so I think he moves on. I think he looks good moving on, and you know, I think he showed himself to be still be a contender right there.
Here's the thing: there's nobody in the heavyweight division you wouldn't imagine him fighting.
Yeah,
and be able to create a good fight, right?
Yeah.
Probably. You know.
Yep.